people who lived through the Depression were in some sense scarred. And I live with it even today. First of all, you're very cognizant of money. Mm-hmm. You're very knowledgeable of the importance of having some money to keep you alive. We didn't have health insurance then. Right. You got sick, you were in bad shape. The idea was to get a secure job, not a job, a secure job. So we got applications for everything. The sanitation department. I was on the sanitation department list. Clerk grade 1, clerk grade 2, post office. Post office opened up and thousands of people came. And I was among them. Post office, it's steady. It's a good wage. I got the job in the post office.
You got the job.
We had a big celebration. I was very high on the list. And, that's one of the things about civil service. It's non-discriminatory. And one of the things that is also part of my identification, I cherish autonomy. And so if you're a letter carrier out in the street, nobody's bossing you and so on, I said letter carrier. So they sent me to a station in Harlem, deep Harlem. There's nobody within blocks with a white face. And in the station, 90% of the people are Afro-American. I lived in a neighborhood that, for the most part, was a neighborhood that was, you know, not affluent at all.
Right.
There was only one section that was reasonably affluent. But most of the people were on their uppers. Most of the people were unemployed. Most of the people were struggling. And most of the people were finding it very difficult to make a living. The whole neighborhood reeked of discrimination, depression, you know, difficult living situation. And I was on the same route, walking the same buildings for 6 years. Now, to some extent, some of a precursor of social work was involved in what I was doing. Very often, the letter carrier is the last link in news. See, I would be delivering letters, and there would be a lady sitting next to me, and she was looking to get a letter, and I passed the letter on to her, and she looked at it and she said, "Oh, God, I've been looking for this." And she grabbed me. You know. And sometimes I'll deliver a letter, and the person will look at it and say, "Oh." Yeah. And the letter was an indication that she took the Wasserman test and she had syphilis. And then she started to cry. But here was a whole education in social dynamics, in social oppression, and social discrimination, and living in a group that was different from the ones that I ordinarily experienced. It was a different world.